2002. And basically, what we do is suspension systems. So we're a service center for shock absorbers. That's a big focus. We're a manufacturing facility for parts and pieces, and then we're also a parts distribution hub for people that service their own components, things like that. We help them be able to get access to parts, or maybe we'll machine parts where there is no access. We'll see the need, and then we'll put that part into production, be able to help that.
Right. You see a need and you fulfill it.
Yeah. So one of the big things that we do is we also, there's a connection between the dealer takes and provides the vehicle to the consumer, and they're trained to sell and warranty and do model lineup and what accessories and things like that. But sometimes maybe there's not really the connection to suspension health. So what we do is kind of study that and just learn how they work, learn how they function and try to keep up with things. That way somebody has a source in the industry they can call us. They can talk to us and say, all right, it's doing this or that. And maybe we have some sort of an answer or solution, something to be able to help get them going in a better direction.
Right.
And there's a lot of new products out there and they get really complicated. Like back when they released the Float Mega or Float Evo X with it. That's a pretty technical shock, and it's really kind of an advanced thing. And that's a case there where people took a couple of years for people to learn how to kind of work with it, and I guess that's where we come in, is try to help bridge that gap, help the consumer, understand more, and then provide or build solutions too. So that's where the upgrade kits, the pieces that we make, come into play, because we'll find, this doesn't work as good for one guy or maybe the next guy. So we'll go and we'll change that.
Well, that's important, because gone are the days of just buying a snowmobile and getting on them and just not even worrying about your suspension. Yeah. Right? Like that's the way it used to be. We didn't really care. We just got on the road. There was no there was no travel.
Yeah.
And then there was some adjustment, and that really scared people.
Yeah.
They didn't really understand that. But it's such a huge part of snowmobiling, making their life easier, more comfortable. If you're not beat up by the end of the day, you feel really good about sledding, right?
Yeah, and snowmobiling, when we were kids riding around on sleds, to do like 75 to 100 miles a day, man, that was a big outing.
That's right.
And now these guys are clicking down several hundred miles, and back when we had no suspension, the bumps probably weren't there, and now with a bigger suspension, now we form bigger bumps. And so it's really kind of the industry has changed. And fortunately, our company came in 2002, right when they released the Rev in 03, and we were really looking at how to recalibrate shocks and how to broaden handling ranges from sit on the seat comfort to large bump handling. And we were there, the guys at the dirt bike bars on the Rev and standing up and riding like lunatics. And since then, we kind of learned more about customer appeal and listened to our customers and stuff. And since then, a lot of stuff has changed. And of course, our techniques and our skill levels and things like that are really advanced now to a point where how we collect data and things like that to help that customer is really kind of fairly sophisticated. So it's a good program, and we have a really strong following in it, and it seems to keep growing. Good. So that's always positive.
Yeah, right on. Well, tell us about your products then, because I've been looking at them.
Yeah, cool. So some of the stuff here that we have, this was a concept product. We developed an air system that we could add to a Fox Float, and we developed this back in 2006. And it started with doing nothing more than we actually took some reservoir systems, some hydraulic reservoir systems, and added it put it on the air system, and boom, the light went off. It's like, ding, here's an idea. So we had many revisions over the years. And it's kind of, we always joke around the shop and say, well, the part that built the business, because we had to learn how to manufacture products, we had to learn to distribute products, let alone make quality products, and then do mass volume of distribution. So it's kind of a neat product. It's very simple because it's a bolt-on part. So it works the same as the Fox Evil system. It has the same function of that, but the key here is that a guy can buy one and just bolt it on himself. And that's really what it does. We've got interaction video on our website so people can see how it works, and there's questions and stuff, there are FAQs and things like that. So it's a good part. It does help a lot of people out. We sell tons of them, and when you sell a lot of them, that says that people are happy with them.
That's right.
Good products, you sell lots of them,
Yep.
So This is a new part here that we just made, and we've had this issue on some of the Ski-Doo stuff or rough trail riding or whatever, and the bolt pressures the plastic splits, and you got to push your snowmobile home, and snowmobiles are hard to push home. So one of the things we did is we just said, hey, well, let's make this aluminum and take care of that braking problem, but then let's take it to the next level, and then let's replace the mounting block for the bolt, because that usually bends when this breaks.
Right.
So they have a full system. They can put it on the sled. It's an easy bolt-on part, and then we advertise it by saying, why risk it? You're going to do a 300-mile trip. You're going to get in some rough terrain. That thing might break. Why risk it? Just put this on and good to go.
Good to go.
So it's got a
what's the price point on it?
I believe that I'm bad with pricing,
okay.
Sorry. That's where the website's really handy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I believe that the kits range anywhere around $80, and I think we have 2 versions of kits.
Probably several different colors.
Just the red. We just stuck with the one color. Sometimes people ask me that all the time. Hey, do you have different colors? And I'm like, I'm not in that business.
Yeah.
I just, there's the accessory business, and then there's what we do. We just try to make it sensible. That, sensible and affordable, and make it work. That's a win-win for everybody.
Good.
So we do a lot of shock rebuilding. That's a big part of what we do. We have a very good quality control system that processes through the shop. We have 3 technicians full-time, and that's what they do. They process shocks. And we've recently gone in and have just gotten distributorship with Fox for East Coast. And so we're hoping to be able to better support the Eastern market with parts distribution, service help, and product. And so that's good. We also have a relationship with Penske, and their off-road division is Custom Axis. We've been involved with Custom Axis since 2004. 2010, we took over the snowmobile program and actually have run it through our shop, where we do all the build, calibration, distribution of their snowmobile product line. Huh. And Custom Axis is a unique shock. It's a hand-built system, so it's kind of like the gentleman shock per se. So we've got certain adjustment features, things like that make that shock that unique high-end shock. And now it's going to be nice that we have Fox available, where we've got more of that on-demand type factory-built shock, a little bit better pricing and faster distribution. And I think it's a good program, and that's kind of what we do, in a nutshell. So.
Well, big boys playing with their toys. I mean, you're involved in the industry, you ride,
yep.
and you know what people need.
Yeah.
You're there.
Yeah,
right?
we go to the shows, we're talking to the customers, we're learning the market, things change every year, and we're just trying to keep up with what people want. For us, it's the opening season, it's the show to kick it off. Being the local show, it's great because all the people are here, your customers. We've got a long following of great customers. They can come talk to us, see what they have, see how things went last year, look forward to the new season. They do such a great job at this particular venue. They're exercising new ideas all the time to try to get it to grow. I see attendance going up. There's a lot of things like that I think that this group is doing that's making a difference. It's noticeable. So.
Excellent.